Okay, I think I should be live. Hello, everybody. My name is Aiden, and welcome back to another stream. Ladies and gentlemen, today we've got a Chicago Bulls and Portland Trailblazers watch along as we, I guess, take a deeper dive into yet again another game for the Bulls. And this one should be a very interesting game to say the least. Both teams have kind of been rattled with injuries. We've got new injury updates. Portland have a whole bunch of injuries on their team, and it looks like, again, another game that can hopefully get us closer to where we need to be if we're managing to win. Now, I am a little bit late, so I apologize. The game is already 2-0 Portland's way, and DeRozan's going to go to the free throw line to hopefully get that tied and stuff of that nature. But yeah, this should be an interesting one. We'll wait and see how it goes. Before we get any further, if you enjoy the stream, feel free. He's not going to the free throw line. My apologies. It's still going to be Bulls ball though. But before we get any further, if you enjoy the stream, feel free to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, let me know in the comments your thoughts about this game and whether or not you think the Bulls can win this one. Again, Portland, I would consider a trap game in every sense of the word. We always seem to struggle against them, even though they are pretty much down and out with injuries for the bulk of the team. It's still going to be one of those situations where if we don't play our absolute best, this could definitely be seen as a trap game. So let's hope that this isn't a trap game and we execute to our best of our capabilities and walk out with that win. But in terms of the new injury updates, if you guys are unaware, Julian Phillips is out indefinitely for this Bulls team, and we don't really know when he's going to return, so that absolutely sucks. But hopefully we can still pick up the win regardless, and also hopefully guys like Kobe White, which we know is out for this game, who's listed as doubtful, he is not playing. At least according to my knowledge, he's not playing. Hopefully we can see these guys return very soon as well. But it's good to see AC out there. He was also a guy that was potentially going to miss this game. It looks like he's decided to play. There's already 2 personal fouls on Murray. Vucevic shoots the 3 and scores, and he has the first 5 points for the Bulls. Let's see what you guys are saying. I hope the Bulls could have another blowout win by playing good defense and offense and win this game tonight. I gave a like on your channel. I think a blowout win would be lovely. Hopefully we can do that, ladies and gentlemen. Have some relaxation in there, It'd be nice. It'd be nice, but it is what it is. Hello, what's going on? Hello, Daniel. How are you? Yeah, we'll wait and see. That's all we could really say. Let's just wait and see. Now, since obviously I don't watch the Portland Trailblazers a whole lot, I also must say I do not know every single person on their team. So you're going to have to bear with me when I'm talking about their players, especially off of their bench. It will be a bit difficult, but it is what it is. But the Bulls have the ball right now, 4-5. DeRozan's going to drive to the rim and get the layup to go very easily. He finds his way to the rim with a 7-4 start for the Bulls. Alright. Scoot misses the layup, and that's a rebound for Caruso. Io fakes, drives to Vucevic. Back to Craig. Craig tries to find Vucevic again in the post. They're going to go to Caruso. They go underneath the screen on AC, and AC misses the 3. Ayton, one of the best in the NBA, God bless him. Vooch about to school that scrub, C Reds. I don't know, man. I mean, I like Vucevic, but he always struggles against DeAndre Ayton. He's had a great start to the game tonight, though. He doesn't normally have great starts, but every time, especially in Phoenix, that last game in Portland as well, it was DeAndre Ayton cooking him. So I hope it's the other way around. I think Vucevic definitely has the momentum and form on his side. He's played really well ever since the post-All-Star break, really. Vucevic has had more good games than not. So I'm hoping for a good one from Vucevic. I think that could be a big difference in the win and the loss here. AC drove to the rim. It looks like he got fouled, and he's taking a while to get up. Bear in mind, he was questionable to play. So I'm not sure how he's feeling at the moment. That was a foul on DeAndre Ayton. It looks like he's up. But you can tell there's a lot of pain there with Alex Caruso. So again, hopefully, if we could get this game done and dusted quickly, maybe a guy like AC could sit out for a lot of the game. You know, we got to get started though. You know, can't make this a close and competitive game against a team you should be beating. If we could do our job tonight, like we did against the Wizards, a guy like AC could get some rest that he could desperately need. Duop's about to drop 30 on the Bulls. Oh my, I hope not. Need another blowout tonight. I hope so. Again, I hate the fact that the one game I didn't do it. Look, I've done a watch along for the bulk of the games. I'll be honest. It looks like Alex Caruso can't play. He's getting subbed out of the game. Oh man, he's gone straight to the locker room. Let's hope Alex Caruso's good, man. All the best to him. That's a terrible way to start this game, to lose your best defender on a drive to the rim nonetheless. And it didn't look like it was that bad, but clearly something happened within that drive. Scoot misses the layup. DeAndre Ayton gets the offensive rebound and the jump hook to go to tie the game 8 apiece. Javon Carter's back in the game now. Devastating, man. That's a horrible way to start. He's walking very gingerly out to the locker room there. AC, don't shoot. Let's go Bulls. Hello, Tyler. AC still has a toe issue. He's still a warrior. Yeah, of course he's still a warrior. For the amount of injuries he sustains a season, he has played a lot of games this season for the Bulls. So it does suck to just see him leave like that, you know? Damian Lillard is in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen, to watch his Portland Trailblazers. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that today. Damian Lillard just showed up in Chicago. It must really be a short drive from Milwaukee to Chicago just to see his team play. Hey, I respect it, man. I respect that a lot. That's crazy. Well, I hope he watches them lose, because whether it's, you know, Dame watching or not, we need to win this game. But it should be fun. You know, if you guys don't know, Dame is still one of my favorite players. I know he plays for the opposition now. He plays for the Ops in the Milwaukee Bucks, but I always like Damian Lillard. I found that quite funny. Dalen Terry time. Well, Dalen Terry has played the last couple of games because Julian Phillips is out. But he's not playing at the moment. Javon Carter's in at the moment. Vucevic jump hook. Misses. Rebound to DeAndre Ayton. 10 apiece is the score at the moment. Alright. And Portland make a 3 to get it to 13-10. Wow. That was a contested 3, but May nonetheless. Io finds Vucevic. Vucevic drives to the rim with the spin, jump hook, and he gets it to go. Vucevic having a great start to this one. And every single bit of it we're going to need. Scoot drives. DeRozan in front. He misses the layup. Rebound Javon Carter and the save by DeRozan. With 7 minutes to go, again, we've managed to stop Scoot Henderson's drive to the rim. That could be a nice little piece there if we could win this game. Javon Carter shoots the 3. That one is off. Rebounds DeAndre Ayton. Damn, bro. Let's go, Bulls. Let's go get Batim, Terry out there. They'll probably be on that bench unit. Don't you guys worry. I'm sure they'll be playing at one point or another. I'm not really worried about them. I'm sure they're going to get their minutes. Bulls got to get a blowout then. Well, it's not a great start to that, but, you know, there's still a whole, I guess, extra 3/4 of action. Vucevic is just having a great start to this game, though. He's pretty much scored, I feel like Vucevic is already in double figures. It looks like he scored every single one of our points. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. With that start, hopefully someone else can really help him there. Because it feels like it's Vucevic versus the rest at the moment. Low scoring affair so far. It is indeed. Let's take a look at Vucevic. I don't know if these stats are completely accurate, if they haven't updated the score, but Vucevic has 7 points already in this game. He scored half of our points, ladies and gentlemen. It feels like a little bit more than that in all honesty, but yeah, you know, things are just getting a little bit... We need to see more. We need to see more from our offensive players here. That's all I'm really going to say at the moment. It can't just be one guy doing all the scoring. We're not that team. Usually when we win games, it's because there's about 5 to 6 to 7, maybe even 8 players in double figures. We're not the team to have one guy drop 30 or 40 and we still win the game. We're just not that type of team. So if Vucevic has had a great start, that's excellent. He's got 9 points, ladies and gentlemen. But you still need to see more from other guys thus far. We haven't really seen much. But yeah, it's a timeout. Hopefully we can, you know, on the back end of this timeout, we can just continue to put on the pressure a little bit. But yeah, I'd like to know what you guys think about this game. And look, you know, we are all wondering if the Bulls could actually make that accomplishment of getting to the, I guess, the 8th seed in the playing tournament. Again, I think that absolutely has to be the goal that we go for. It's as simple as that, because in the playing tournament, the 8th seed, you get the double chance. You can win the game, you go straight to the 7th seed. But if you lose, you get the second chance to try and compete for the playoffs. So the 8th seed is absolutely necessary. And although I don't think the Bulls could get there on their own, one thing that is really helping the Bulls at the moment is how badly the Philadelphia 76ers have fallen in their record. They were once the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference. They are now, I believe, the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference. And that is a massive drop-off. But their drop-off is in their record. Not necessarily, you know, I guess the seed. I know the seeds dropped off dramatically as well, but they are losing a lot of games, ladies and gentlemen. So we might get there based on the help of Philadelphia compared to just us being ourselves. You know, I don't think us winning the amount of games is really going to do anything if Philly just, you know, all of a sudden just continue to win. But right now, we are 5 games behind the Philadelphia 76ers. They are 37 and 30. We are 33 and 35. We played more games than them in all fairness. But if we can get to the 8th seed, I think we're going to have to rely a lot on Philadelphia losing their games. And where's their last 10 for Philly? They're 6 and 4 in their last... They're 4 and 6, sorry, in their last 10. So hopefully that can help us a little bit. Anyway, timeout over. Let's see what's in store for us here. We got Io, bounce pass to Javon Carter to Io. Io gets the layup to go. He drives to the rim, a little bit of a mini floater right there, and nothing but net for Io to start off his game. Again, he was a key part in that Wizards win. 34 points, 9 assists in 40 minutes of action. We've got Batim out there now, ladies and gentlemen. And Portland commit the turnover. That will be Bulls ball. We're already in the penalty here. We're in the bonus. So any foul that they give, we go to the line for. So that should help as well. They need to stop giving the Trailblazers easy shots. Fair enough. Philly should blow it up. I don't think they will, though. I mean, Joel Embiid is, 30 years old next season? I still think they want to try and capitalize on his prime. And let's be honest, if Joel Embiid wasn't injured, the Philadelphia 76ers won't be the 8th seed. I think him being injured really helps with that. But Tim misses the floater, but Vucevic will grab the rebound. Dalen Terry's also in the game right now. Carter tries to find Io with 4 seconds left. Batim sidestepping 3, and he gets it to go. Batim pulls the sidestep 3 out of his bag. That type of shot, if he can make that consistently, there's definitely a spot in the rotation for him on a permanent basis, man. We don't have many players that can hit the sidestep 3 like that. Batim also gets the the kickball violation, so that will be Portland ball there. Starting an era with Maxi. It could be something. I don't think so, but anything's possible, especially if they do really badly in the playoffs this year. You just never know. Eighth will be tough. We'll need a lot. We'll need a lot of those in front of us. We'll need to drop off. Well, we only need one of them to drop off to get to the 8th seed. And so far, Philly is looking like the team that is going to drop off. Every win matters right now. I mean, look, we've got some winnable games coming up. We've got Portland now, which is a big game. We've got the Houston Rockets. That should be a must-win game. But Tim for 3, that's an air ball. Terry tries to save it and it goes out of bounds. But, the Rockets game has to be a must-win. Boston's probably not going to happen. But then after that, I believe we got winnable games also. So there's some winnable games here for the Bulls. We could try to make our standing and win those games. But yes, we do need Philly or Miami or whichever team it's going to be. It's looking like it's Philly. They need to drop off big time. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully we can see that. Simons gets the floaters to go to give them a 21-18 lead. Dalen Terry passed to Batim. Batim with the fake and the score. Batim's having a good start to this one in terms of the points bracket here. All right. And I don't know who that is, but he got the layup to go. Io drives to the rim. Vucevic tries to get the tip. And that should be out of bounds. Bulls ball. Alright. Io comes out of the game. Drummond is coming in. Are we playing a bigger lineup or is Vucevic out as well? It looks like Vucevic is out. DeRozan mid-range. That's off. And they're complaining that it's Bulls ball. Bulls are complaining that it's their ball. Portland obviously want to get started quickly. They don't want a review on that one. DeAndre Ayton running down the floor. Misses the jump hook. We got bowed out there. Alright, Drummond's to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry with the floater. Drummond gets his own miss and puts it back in for an and one. Joel Embiid should request a trade then, one or the other. I mean, I'm not saying it can't happen because we've seen bigger surprises in the NBA before. We've seen players request trades that you never thought would request a trade. So to say Joel Embiid will never request a trade is just, again, it's very closed-minded. But the way that I see it, I'm pretty sure it's been reported as well. The Philadelphia want to capitalize on Joel Embiid's prime. And I think they're going to try and reshape the team. I really think that's what they're going to do. With Joel Embiid in mind, with Maxey in mind as well. But guys like Tobias Harris is going to be leaving their team, I believe. I think they'll have a little bit of cap space they can work with to try and get players in. They might need a reshape. That's what I think will end up happening. Whether or not it'll make a difference or not, I got no idea. But again, if you got an MVP caliber player on your team and he can stay healthy, I wouldn't be too eager to get rid of that quickly. But one way or another, if it's Joel Embiid requesting a trade or it's Philadelphia wanting a rebuild, they're going to change something up next season. I really believe it. Need Miami to win tonight. Who is Miami playing? Why does Miami need a win tonight? That's not. It's again. I mean, are they playing Philly? They're playing Philly. Okay, go Heat, baby. We need Miami to win. I mean, to be fair, they're both on the same record, so this game will help us either way. But I still believe there's more of a chance that Philly will crumble compared to the Heat. I like the Heat's chances to win that game. They are winning at the moment by 1, but I'd rather Miami win that game because I think Philly will crumble without Joel Embiid. I think statistically they're literally one of the worst teams in the league without Embiid. So he does make a very big difference, and I don't know when he's returning, but any chance to see Philly just continue to fall and maybe we could get over the top of them before he returns, that could be an avenue we go down if we win our games. We got to win our games. And it doesn't mean anything if we don't get a win tonight. We don't get a win against the Rockets. Those games matter the most for the Bulls, you know? We have to do our part here. Why would Joel request a trade? He is the one injured. Where is he going to go and why? The only reason I can see Joel Embiid requesting a trade is if Philadelphia fans begin to turn on him. You saw a little bit in last year's playoffs because he was at fault for the most part on losing that series. I think it was to Boston. And Philly fans kind of turned on him a little bit. So that's the only reason why I would see Joel Embiid requesting a trade. Other than that, Philly's still a team that wins games for the most part. They're still a team that wants to compete for a championship. Joel Embiid is in his prime. He's been on that team forever. You know, it's not easy to just move. You kind of saw it with Dame. Look how much Dame has struggled in his first year in Milwaukee. So it's definitely a situation where, you know, if all the things still align, you could still see Joel Embiid in Philadelphia. But that one reason is why I think he could request a trade. Because of how the Philly fans tend to treat him after a playoff series where he is at fault, but still, it's definitely something that we'll have to wait and see about. All depends on this playoffs and Joel Embiid as well. It does depend on him. It depends on the guys that leave the team, the guys that come into the team. There's a lot that'll go into it. He's getting old. If he stays, it's for the money. He's going to get the money regardless. It doesn't matter if he stays in Philly or not. I'm pretty sure he's locked up for the next couple of years, Joel Embiid. If he gets traded, he's getting the same amount of money. So, yeah. Doesn't really matter about that. The next 9 games Philly face, I think there's Phoenix, the Lakers, the Clippers, Sacramento twice, the Cavs, and OKC. Again, without Joel Embiid, there are some winnable games there for the Bulls, and definitely some struggling games for Philly. So, absolutely, again, we need to see their downfall. If they can lose to this Heat team as well, there's a chance here. But again, it has to take a lot of luck from the Bulls side of things, and a lot of luck from Philly side of things. It's still possible. But we need to see Philly fall more than anything at the moment. And we got to take care of our own business here. Right now, we're losing to Portland. So again, none of those things mean anything if you can't beat Portland here. You have to have these winnable games count as wins. You need to win them. We got DeRozan. Mid-range, finds Dale and Terry for 3, catch and shoot. That's off. Portland want to run with the defensive rebounds. And that's a charge. DeRozan takes the hit, and that should be Bulls basketball. I'm not going to lie, that definitely did not look like a charge. That 100% in my eyes looked like a blocking foul. But I'll take it. I don't think they're going to challenge that. Good work for DeRozan. Caruso's back out there. I think he's got he has an ice pack on his foot, so I don't think he's coming back. Drummond, double team. Javon Carter will shoot the 3. That's off. Rebound for Portland. Got Scoot, turns it over. Dalen Terry gets back on defense. Javon Carter. Bounce past to Dalen Terry. They're going to take it a little bit slow here. Ball ends up in DeRozan's hands. Dalen Terry is going to drive. Get the layup. He misses. Batum offensive rebound. DeRozan with the ball in his hands again. Our offense is lacking at the moment, and that should be a foul that sends DeMar DeRozan to the free throw line. Again, any reach, any foul for the next 37 seconds will give the Bulls some free throws. We've been in the bonus for a while, but I don't think we've taken advantage of it very much at all. I think Walker's the one that commits the foul. So a chance to tie the game here for the Bulls. Well, older, yes, but he's still in his prime. Philly is getting getting long in the tooth, though. It's a tough situation. Again, next season, I really think they're gonna reshift the team. I don't think they're gonna rebuild and trade Joel Embiid, but I think they will shift. I think they will get rid of guys like Tobias Harris, who's been on the books for them for a long time, and try to go in a different direction that will still allow them to compete. That's what I think they will do. We'll just wait and see if they're successful or not. Alright, DeRozan makes both. I think that till lottery protected we have from Portland is valuable. The team has talent and will make the playoffs. Till then, I believe they will want their pick back also by the time to make moves. Portland's pick is going to go to them every year until they get to the playoffs. It's as simple as that. So they will get their pick back next year. Well, they will keep their pick, I should say. In 2028, if they are still not going to be a playoff team, we will get second round picks. That's the deal with the Portland Trailblazers, essentially. So, yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I think Drummond got the putback. Bulls take the lead with 6 seconds left. Simons sidestep 3. And that will not go. The Bulls end the quarter with the lead. It's not been an easy start for the Bulls here. It's been a very tough start at the moment. But we still walk away with the lead. I just am struggling to see what type of offense we're trying to run here. It feels like our offense has become extremely stagnant and boring, and it's relying a lot on Vucevic and no one else really. So I'm hoping guys can step up on the offensive end. I think we need step-ups. But Tim's had a good start offensively. Io has a couple of points. DeRozan's had a couple of points, but it can't just be Vucevic. You know what I mean? And that's what I kind of felt like this start was. So hopefully a little bit more offensive work from our players, and maybe we can start surging a little bit more, because I think we've done okay defensively, in all honesty. Not the best, but not the worst either. Again, we have the lead at the end of the day, so wait and see. But not necessarily too keen on the offensive work for the Bulls to start this game. What's up, man? Let's go, Bulls. Dalen for 3. Don't shoot. Yeah, he gets one every now and then, but he's not the best three-point shooter, is he? Sell him off while his value is still high at the moment. Lose for the next few years and build towards the future with Maxi. I see your POV. If thinking team first, I'm on board. That's how I feel about the Bulls and Zach. Well, the Bulls and Zach don't have a choice, really, because Zach wants to leave. I don't think many people would be feeling that way if Zach wanted to stay this whole time and he actually played this season. But either way, Joel Embiid is a different level to Zach LaVine. That's all I'm going to say in that regard. And again, the reports are suggesting that Philly do want to capitalize on Joel Embiid's, prime. So I don't see them trading Joel Embiid. It has to be Joel Embiid that initiates. I can't see Philly just saying, I want to trade Embiid. I just can't see it going in that direction. The Heat is losing by 2. We're going to have to keep tabs on that game. Let's take a look at the score at the moment. It says here, right, for me at least, the Heat have gone back up by 1. So maybe they hit a 3 or something. But they have 23 seconds left in the half of them. That's going to be a big game right there for us, whether it's Philly or Miami losing. I think both of them technically still help us. But there's more of a chance in my eyes of Philly collapsing than the Heat. So we probably do want the Heat to win that game. Dalen Terry shoots the 3. That's not a great way to start the quarter there. Dalen Terry misses the 3. That second quarter beginning, wow, that was really quick. All right. Scoot. Bounce pass, turnover. Dalen Terry with another steal. Io for 3. In transition, got it. Ayo, dos, tres for 3, 32-27. Portland have 5 turnovers in the game already. I feel like a lot of them have come from Scoot Henderson at the moment. Reed misses the 3. And that should be Bulls ball. Caruso's back in the game, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to give it a go. Alright, I respect it. AC will do anything to keep on playing, man. A true fighter at the end of the day. Ayo. To DeRozan. Finds Dalen Terry on the cart. Drummond open. And the slam. And he gives the stare down to the Portland team. That's crazy. That was a mean slam, ladies and gentlemen, from Andre Drummond. That's crazy. And we've got another stop here. The Bulls going on a run. 34-27. AC finds DeRozan. Another pick and roll. Tries to find Drummond. He manages to secure it. And they foul him early before he could get the shot off. A mean dunk by Andre Drummond. Wow, that's what happens when you play small ball centers next to Andre Drummond. That's what he wants to do every single time down the floor. He's having a go at Reith there, just looking at him. Giving him the stare down. Tell you what, Drummond would be a terrifying man to be staring down from, I'll tell you what. Especially if you posterize me like that. Ayo turns it over. Walker gets the steal. A missed layup though. Ayo secures the rebounds. And the Bulls on the other end. Drummond seals his man. Alright, we need to be careful here. Reith commits a very hard foul. Reith kind of knew that he was out of position there. Again, Drummond, the taller and stronger player by far. Reith does not want to give him a dunk. His hand's around the neck though, so I wouldn't mind for them checking a flagrant foul in all honesty. His hand is around the neck. I'm just saying, they're not gonna review it, but that's I think that's a bit unnecessary contact, you know. Drummond's in the post again. Misses the hook. Can't get his own miss. Rebound to Portland. And AC commits the foul on a transition play for Portland. Stacey King not happy with a carry. Oh, that's close. They're showing a replay on that one. That is close. Carries don't usually get caught in the league anymore. I feel like everybody can do it. Banton makes the first. The Heat is losing by 2. I think I've already read that. Or again, while they're taking their free throws, let's see what the halftime score is looking like. Philly have the lead at halftime by 2. There you go. We'll wait and see how that goes. Alright, DeRozan. Enters a pick and roll. Goes to the rim and gets the layup to go. The craftiness of DeRozan works out well there. The Bulls continue to go on a big run. Portland haven't scored in about 5 minutes from field goals. Scoot, jump hook, missed. Rebound to Dalen Terry. Can DeRozan continue to pile on the pressure? He's sizing up. Does a crossover. Step back. Gets him to butt on the pump fake. He kicks it to Terry. Ayo open for 3. Air ball. And Portland get the rebound. That's a big miss 3 by Portland. On the other end, Ayo misses the layup. Everybody's missing, it seems like. Alright, we got Scoot. Ayton misses the fadeaway mid-range. Again, these shot selections are wild at the moment. DeRozan sizing up. Enters the post on Scoot. Finds Io open for 3. Gets it to go. Io dos tres with the second 3 of the night. Bulls up by double figures. Dalen Terry commits the foul. He looks like he's walking gingerly as well. It seems like everybody's getting hurt on this team. Good work from DeRozan to get the double team and find the open man as Io hits that 3. And DeRozan comes out of the game, and so does Io. So our offense has to come from Vucevic now if he's in this game. Otherwise, I do not know what lineup we've got out there. He's not in the game. Who's our number one up? This is the whole bench unit out here, ladies and gentlemen. The only starter is Caruso. DeAndre Ayton gets the and 1. I don't like the lineup out there, ladies and gentlemen. There's not a whole lot of offense there. No one to really run that offense at the moment is on for the Bulls. Our 5 at the moment is Javon Carter, AC, Batim, Andre Drummond, and Dalen Terry. Look, I like all those pieces as bench pieces, but all of them out together, there has to be someone to run the offense. Drummond's coming out of the game after the and 1 from Ayton. So maybe Vucevic can come in and make a difference. And he makes the free throw. DeAndre Ayton not having the best start, but that's a big play for Portland to bring them back into single figures. Vucevic mid-range. That's high off the iron and it's a miss. Scoot gets the layup. Timeout, Chicago. Oh my. I think I missed one of the chats here that said, what's up with the update with Kobe White? Is he coming back on the basketball court? As far as I'm aware, he's listed as doubtful. He was listed as doubtful to play in this game, which means that he should be coming back soon, because usually if he's not listed as anything, if he's listed as out, that definitely doesn't mean much. He could come back at any time, as far as I'm aware. He could come back in the next game against the Houston Rockets. He could have come back today, I'm pretty sure. He could come back whenever. That's what I think the update is on Kobe White. I don't think there's a clear update on the specific return. But from the very beginning of his hip injury, they said he could return as soon as the Wizards game. He didn't return in the Wizards game. He hasn't returned now. But I feel like it's imminent. It's close for Kobe White. So that's the update I have for you guys. Whether or not it changes throughout the course of the week, course of the days, I'm not too sure. But that is the latest update with Kobe White. Hopefully that answers all when it comes to that situation. But it's Julian Phillips that's the one that we don't know much about. He's out indefinitely. That doesn't really give us much information whatsoever. But he is out for a while. That's all we know. We don't know when his return date will be. We don't know if it's in 2 weeks or 2 days. So keep that in mind also. The all-bench starting 5. Well, we brought Vucevic back in there. So I think that was a needed change considering there was no offensive threats whatsoever. Or at least someone that can run the offense whatsoever. At least with Vucevic, you do have one of the pieces you can run your offense around in the game. I didn't like that for Billy Donovan. And instantly we were made to pay to do that as well. So, not good, but hopefully changes can happen quickly. Let Kobe rest. He deserves it. He definitely deserves the rest. But the problem is, do we have time to rest him? Every game is important for the Bulls. I don't know how much time we actually have for him to rest. He's resting this game, I guess, so we'll wait and see. But, the next game against the Rockets is an important game. Boston's an important game. The games after that one is important. We got the Pacers a couple of one more time. We've got the Knicks a couple of times. These are all important games for the Bulls, and you got to walk away with wins in those ones. So hopefully Kobe will be available for them. Nonetheless, we have a lead now, which is good. We'll see what can come from it. Torrey Craig is back in the game. AC is also back in the game. So a couple of starters are in there now. Batim is still in there. Vucevic and Javon Carter all in the game. Batim, safe option to Torrey Craig as he brings the ball up. Vucevic in the post. Misses the post hook. Rebound to DeAndre Ayton. Alright. Simon trying to size up. Javon Carter's guarding. Scoot misses the mid-range. DeAndre Ayton gets an offensive rebound. But he turns it over. Vucevic, nice. Hands in the cookie jar. And he gets the steal. AC trying to get people in their sets. Almost turns it over. Vucevic saves it. Not a lot of movement here for the Bulls. They're trying to find Vucevic in the post. AC's just going to chuck up a three. Very horrible play from the Bulls there. Vucevic doesn't fight hard enough in the post. And that's a contested three that just should not happen. Simons misses the layup, and that should be Bulls ball. Bulls only up by 5. Let's get it. Yeah, I was looking at that. How do we seriously face the Knicks 3 times in the last 5 to 7 games? Well, look, we're not versing the fully healthy New York Knicks, are we? We're still versing a Knicks team that is competitive and will probably beat us in one of those or maybe 2 of those games. But you have to win. You have to try to find a way to win. I don't think the Knicks have Julius Randle as far as I'm aware. I'm not sure about OG Anunoby. I don't keep up with the Knicks, so I'm not too sure. But it's not the best New York Knicks team we could be facing. So there's a golden opportunity there for the Bulls. I know we're definitely not the best team to be, at the moment with all the injuries that we have. But I guess for us, this game probably means more. The Knicks are going to survive the play-in tournament regardless. We are trying to get the double chance. So we need to try and win that one. We always have close games with the Knicks. It doesn't tend to be a blowout. Our 2 teams are very similar. We like to really keep things close and competitive. But, yeah. We'll wait and see. The scoreboard is not updated. Let me see if I do this. Will it change? Yes, it will. There you go. Last 6 games faced the Knicks 3 times in there. It's tough, but manageable. DeAndre Ayton gets the bucket to go. They're on a 7-0 run, ladies and gentlemen. Bulls only up by 3. Again, I'm that type of guy right now where 1 loss will change how I view this Bulls team and 1 win will change how I view this Bulls team. If we lose to Portland, that's going to hurt. It's a good alley-oop play from Scoot to DeAndre Ayton. Hopefully we don't see a lot of those as we turn it over, and it's going to be Portland ball. We got Simons. Gets all the way to the rim. And Vucevic commits the foul. Again, we've given away that big run that we had at the beginning of the second with this really bad run right now as Portland, continue to surge here. Scoot trying to size up a Tim. They miss the layup. Vucevic gets the rebound. Secures it to Io. We need a bucket and we need it now. DeRozan's in the game here. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan shoots a one-handed floater. Fading away. And he gets it to go. DeRozan, he might be the answer to this run that the Portland have been on. We kind of need someone to just get some offense going. Vucevic has been struggling this quarter. DeRozan might be the answer here. DeAndre Ayton shoots the mid-range. That's a miss. Rebound for Batim. We've got a forward-heavy lineup out there with DeRozan, Batim, and Torrey Craig. So hopefully that can help us on the rebounding battle. Craig, not open. Passes to Vucevic. Back to Io. Io to Batim. Batim turns it over. Trying to find Vucevic, and it was broken down. And Portland gets the layup to go in transition. That's Murray with the layup. Oh, boy. 41-38 is the score. AC's toe must look really nasty by now. Ouch. I'm sure it does. Vucevic in the post. Gets the layup to go over a undersized Murray. 43-38 is the score. Bulls need to go on another run here. Is Brunson still out? I don't think he is. I'm pretty sure last time I watched a Knicks game, he was playing. It was one of his earlier games back, though. So I do think that Brunson is back. But I don't think Randall's there, and I don't think OG Anunoby is there. So, again, two big guys for them still out. Julius Randle, all-star level player. OG Anunoby, one of the best two-way players in the game today. They had a massively good streak where both of them were available. So, as long as they're going to stay out by the end of the season, there's still a chance that we can win those games. Do you think the Bulls have a better chance in the playoffs versus the Knicks or maybe the Cavs? Look, it's a tough question. I think on paper, we have a better chance against the Knicks because I think the Cavs have mismatches all over the court against the Bulls, and I don't really like versing the Cavs. But last year, the Cavs were massively disappointing in the playoffs. So, you know, do you expect them to be disappointing again? Do you think they're just a regular season type of team that can't get it done in the playoffs? I would say the Knicks is my answer, especially if they're not healthy. If Julius Randle comes back not 100% or OG Anunoby comes back not 100%, I would say we have a better chance against them than the Cavs. But yeah, I think for both teams, it's going to be a mentality thing over anything, especially with the Bulls as well. This Bulls team doesn't have great experience in the playoffs at the moment either. So yeah, I think it'll come down to mentality more than anything. Simons shoots the three and he gets it to go. Another sidestep three. This one he makes. 46-41. Bulls up by 5. DeRozan's in the post. There's constant fouls there by Simons that's not called. DeRozan makes the fadeaway regardless. 48-41. DeRozan has been the key guy in this second quarter. Portland shoot a three. And they get the putback. I believe that's Murray again. Not boxing out the Bulls players. That's really, really poor. Io finds DeRozan all the way to the rim with a slam. Good backdoor cut from DeMar DeRozan. Alright, here we go. Simons. Io Dosunmu guarding. Vucevic trying to guard. Simons gets the layup. He's been very key for Portland thus far. We've got Io. Gets the layup himself to go. And that's a timeout for Portland, ladies and gentlemen. 1:40 left to go in the quarter, in the half. And the Bulls continue to fight in a 52-45 effort. I think our best bet, let's take a look at the playoff picture while we're here, you know? Let's see, what's our best bet in the playoffs? Again, in a hypothetical situation, of course, I'm not going to pick any team below the 5th seed. I'm not going to pick the Pacers, the Heat, or Philly, because at the end of the day, of course, that would be an ideal situation, but we're never going to get there. We're probably never going to get to anywhere where we fight the 5th seed either, because to fight the 5th seed, you have to be the 4th seed. So, I think between the top 4, our best chance... well, it's definitely not Boston. I mean, Boston have a 9-game advantage over the 2nd seed. This is Boston's Eastern Conference to lose. If Boston do not make it out of the Eastern Conference, that will be, we're talking about Giannis failing, whether or not he had a failed season that year. If Boston don't make it out of the East with the record that they have right now, they failed this season. I don't care what anybody tells me. But it won't be Boston. We don't match up well against Boston at all. No one really does. Milwaukee, we beat Milwaukee before. But historically speaking, we don't match up well with Milwaukee. Brook Lopez seems to really destroy us every time we play them. Giannis obviously cooks us. Bobby Portis has great games against us. We seem to be a matchup nightmare against Milwaukee, so I would cancel them out. I think it has to be the Knicks. I like the Knicks. You know, I think their team, when healthy, is probably better than Cleveland, the way that I view it. I'm very interested to see, you know, maybe we could see that matchup, but I don't think we will. But right now the Knicks are not healthy, and the Knicks don't have massive 7-footers playing power forward and center like the Cavs do. You know, the Cavs have Mobley, who's always a threat, and they have Jared Allen, who cooks us as well. I don't know. We have beaten the Cavs once. We haven't beaten the Knicks yet, but we haven't versed them a lot. I would say the Knicks is probably our better matchup. I think for the Knicks, we could at least get that to a 6 or 7 game series. With the Cavs, I think we could get it to 6 games maybe, win 2 of them. But I still think we lose both those series, to be fair. But most likely we're facing Boston. So we want playoff atmosphere. We will most likely get what we want if, you know, we're continuing to allow... If hopefully the Philadelphia 76ers keep on falling and stuff like that. But if they don't, we're most likely, if we get out of the play-in tournament, versing Boston. That's an and one for DeAndre Ayton. They're in the penalty. Dalen Terry commits the foul. And the Bulls concede more free throws here. Again, not making it easy for themselves, are they? Alright, DeAndre Ayton at the line. Misses the free throw though. 52-47. Alright. DeRozan to Vucevic. Vucevic misses the post hook. I think that was blocked. Portland want to run in transition. They're going to slow it down here. Simons has been cooking the Bulls for a lot of that quarter. Shoots a deep 3. And I think we just fouled a 3-point shooter. The Bulls commentators seem to be very relaxed about the situation. That's a big call there. So Simons is going to shoot 3 free throws. Unless it's a foul on the screener, which it isn't. Simons is going to shoot 3. Ah, that's really bad. I hate fouling 3-point shooters, man. He makes the first. He misses the second. That's a good sign. But Tim's coming back in. Simons makes the third. And it's now a 3-point game. It's a 1-possession game, ladies and gentlemen. Ayo to DeRozan. DeRozan finds Batim. Back to DeRozan. To Batim, open in the corner. He fakes. Floater. Gets it to go. Again, that's a confident play from Onrulu Batim, and he gets nothing but net there. 54-49. Portland with a 3. Missed. DeAndre Ayton with an offensive rebound, and he kicks it back out to Simons. Sorry I'm late. I got the flu and feeling really sick. Hopefully you feel better, man. That is completely okay. Alright, the Bulls get the rebound. AC with 12 seconds left. A chance to extend this lead. He kicks it to DeRozan. Expect the trap to come. They're going to 1v1. DeRozan to AC. AC fakes. Back to DeRozan. Too much time. DeRozan makes the 3, but the shot clock violation beats Alex Caruso there. Obviously got a little bit hesitant to shoot. He kicks it to DeRozan too late. And the score persists. The Bulls up 54-49. I'm not going to lie though. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's the way that I'm feeling, but I'm not necessarily very happy with the offensive end for the Bulls today. I feel like there's been a lot of struggle, and we could have a bigger lead if we actually started to really, I don't know, pick up our offense, get more people involved. It does feel like it's a couple of guys versus the rest. I mean, I want to quickly take a look at the box score here. It feels like it's 3 people versus the rest at the moment. I mean, Io's got 10 points, 4 from 8 from the field. Vucevic has 14 points, 6 from 10. DeRozan has 16. Basically scored a whole bunch of those in the second quarter. But Tim's has a nice 6 points, but I don't know. I'm not. I guess it's a little bit of bias. It has to be because the stats are definitely on our side compared to Portland on that end. But it just feels a little bit too much one guy trying to do it all. You know, if it's Vucevic, it seems like it's Vucevic taking all the shots. It doesn't feel connected in many ways. Maybe that's my problem with it. But nonetheless, all the complaints in the world I can make, it doesn't change the fact that we have the lead against Portland in a must-win game. So take the positive from that note. I'm going to quickly go get a drink because I'm thirsty. And, you know, I never come prepared and actually bring a drink here. So I'm going to get a drink and be right back. But in the meantime, let me know what you guys think about the half thus far. And we, I guess, could go pay attention to the Heat game. Maybe I'll chuck on the Heat game for the rest of halftime. Just to, you know, get a view of the competition ahead of us. But, yeah, we'll wait and see. We'll be right back. I have returned, ladies and gentlemen, and since it's halftime, and I don't really want to see the halftime shows and stuff of that nature, I'm going to chuck on the Miami Heat game and, you know, just kind of keep tabs on that. So you guys might have to let me know when the game's back on so I could do my expert analysis on the games. But yeah, we're going to chuck that Philly game on and Miami Heat game and just see what's happening there. I'm assuming their timeout is done now, right? Surely the timeout is over. I guess it isn't. Their halftime's still going. Well, again, that will probably end before ours, so unless I've messed it up, I don't know. I'm sorry, my G. At least I don't got that COVID. I'm hoping I don't go to work because I'm lazy and hate working. I hope they don't drug test me when I get back to work. No rest, my brother. Go, go, go. Would MJ rest? No. I bet you drank a beer. Australians only drink beer. I did not drink a beer. And I don't drink at all. So, yeah. No beer for me. All right. Philly's kind of run away with the game here. 68-54. That's not a good sign, ladies and gentlemen. That's not a good sign at all. We need Philly to lose. They've kind of just, Maxi, mid-range. We need the Heat to go on a run right now. Do Miami have injuries, or is this their fully healthy team? Let's take a look. Well, Jimmy Butler's not playing, so that's obviously a big one. Wow, that's a big game to be missing your superstar. Both teams are missing their superstar right now. Well, from where I sit, it looks like Philly's going to get this win. They're only up by 14. It's definitely an achievable comeback, but it just seems like they've gotten a big lead early, and Miami can't seem to hit a shot at the moment. Isn't Tyler Hero out? I feel like Tyler Hero is always out. I never see Tyler Hero play. I think he played against us maybe twice this season, and I think even the last game that we played them, he was out. So it's probably just a game of whose role players are better. Right now, Philly's having a better game. They got Bam in the post on Batum. Bam misses the dunk, but at least they'll go to the line. This will be an interesting finish for the Heat. I can't believe I'm watching a Miami Heat and Philadelphia game right now. I can't lie. Look, technically, either game, either win. If Miami wins, this will help us. If Philly wins, this will help us. But you do have to depend on which team is most likely to crumble. And I do still feel like that is Philly. With no Joel Embiid. But right now, it looks like it's their game to lose. Talk to us about your career high, Aiden. I don't have a very big career high at all. I was never that guy that was a scorer. I was always a passer or a defender or a rebounder, but I wasn't a scorer. I could, my range extended to the mid-range, which was nice. Able to make some free throws, make some middies. But I was never a three-point shooter. The only three-point shot I ever made, they caught a travel on me, bro. It was devastating. I swished it as well. It was literally a swish, like it was the best shot I ever took. And then the rest caught a travel. It was crazy. Philly turn it over. Oh my goodness. He's run through the barricade. Who is that? I missed who did that, but he missed the entire shot. And he fell right through the barricade. It's Kyle Lowry. Oh my goodness. Former Heat. This man literally, he fell through the barricade and switched jerseys and became a Philly player. What the heck? That's crazy. Well, you like the hustle nonetheless. It's good hustle there from Kyle Lowry. The Philadelphia 76er. I'm guessing it's like 105 points. I wish. I wouldn't be able to score 105 points by myself, let alone in a team. Duncan Robertson beating guys off the dribble. He gets the layup and the foul. Is Miami making the comeback, ladies and gentlemen? My career high is 12 because I am black and the refs never give me a foul call. I don't think being black has anything to do with not getting a foul call, but if that's your excuse, I guess. I've never had a 12-point game. Maybe if I continue to play now, I could have one. I've become a better scorer now than I probably was a few years ago, but nah, I've never been a scorer. I've always been a playmaker. I've always been a guy that finds the open man, not the open man. I play center as well, so a lot of my work is in the paint. And I'm not the type of guy to just, go and get an offensive rebound and put it up, I'm always going to be the guy trying to find someone cutting or whatever it is, but yeah. I could have scored 30 points if I got those calls. What's the score in the Heat game? Right now it's 57-68. Philadelphia's way. Up by 11. Miami's made the last couple of shots. But yeah, I need you guys to let me know when the Bulls game is back on, by the way, because I'm completely clueless on that. Obviously, my priority is the Bulls. I don't want to watch the Philly game for a long period of time. It's Kyle Lowry heads up, trying to get a shooting foul there. The refs are going to call it on the floor. So no free throws for the Sixers here. My nickname was Black Chocolate because I'm very dark. Why can't they just call you Dark Chocolate then? That makes no sense. Whoever called you that, tell them they make no sense. Maxey makes the mid-range. The 76ers now up by 13. This doesn't feel like a game Miami's going to win. Again, if you need a comeback like this, you kind of need your superstar players. No Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero doesn't make it look believable that they'll come back. Their offense their half-court offense isn't very good as well. They just airballed a 3. Not great half-court offense from Miami at the moment. We'll see if Maxey can cook something up here for Philly. Buddy Hield drives. Takes the layup, misses, and it's a putback for Portland. I think the shot clock expired. Still a 13-point game here. I didn't make it up, so I can't tell you why they went with that. I would tell them they make no sense. Just tell them that. Their nickname is illogical. Will Bam make something happen? Someone's going to make something happen for Philly. A missed floater. Oh, man. I feel like they haven't scored since halftime. Maxey mid-range. Yeah, this game's over. They're about to go up by 20, it feels like. Miami just can't score. Is that Bam for 3? I've seen it all. Bam makes a 3. Can't leave Bam open from the 3-point line, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 20 points on the night. Someone else has got to do something for the Heat. Seems like it's Bam versus the rest. He scored a third of their points. Speaking of, Bam gets the rebound. I bet my nickname was Hammer Time. Not a chance. Bam gets the rebound. He turns it over. Kyle Lowry wants to cook his former side. Okay. Is that Kelly Oubre? Whoever it is, he misses. Martin drives. Man, I really miss the Bulls game right now. Bam in the post. And the Heat make a 3. It's back to 11. They're going to go on a big run here if they're going to win this game. The Bulls game is back on. Thank you very much. Let's get rid of this one. We don't need no more Heat and 76ers. Look, I like both teams. I'm not a big fan of watching teams that are not the Bulls. That's why I could never make an NBA channel. Because I just don't watch that many games, in all honesty. I watch the Bulls, and that's about it. I like the Bulls, but I don't necessarily, watch a whole lot of everybody else. I guess that's wrong to say, because, you should watch other teams if you have the opportunity to. I pay for League Pass, so I can watch other teams in the playoffs, but yeah. There's a spoiler for you. I only watch Bulls games. Alright, 51-57 is the score at the moment. We've come back to the game with about a minute gone from the third quarter. Vucevic is at the line here, it looks like. Alright. Vucevic misses the first. I don't know who's on the commentary team for the Bulls right now, but it seems to be someone from the White Sox. I don't know anything about the White Sox, so if you guys know, you can let me know who that is. But I don't know who that is. I hope the Bulls win. If not, RIP to me. Well, we've got the lead. We should win this game against Portland, but trap games are trap games. We can still fall, and that's the problem. It's a 6-point game at the moment, and that is definitely an achievable comeback if Portland make the right run at the right time. Alright. It's John Scruffin. I don't know who that is. Hopefully you guys know who that is. It looks like it's a jump ball for some reason. Throw the ball? What's the ref doing? Alright. The ball finally gets thrown. Portland win the jump ball. A missed 3. I believe that's by Scoot. DeAndre Ayton with an offensive rebound and the jump hook. Both centers in Vooch and DeAndre Ayton doing their thing today. DeRozan in the post. Illegal defense being played. No one calls that one. Torrey Craig for 3. Gets it to go. How's Scoot Henderson doing? Scoot Henderson is... I don't think he's doing that well, to be honest, for Portland right now. He has... Where is Scoot? He's got 6 points, and he's 3 from 12. He's struggled. Scoot and Wemby should have been Bulls. Either one would have been good. Don't think we would have got the first pick. But, yeah, maybe, I wouldn't mind a Victor Wembanyama on my team, I'll tell you that much. Io gets the steal, and the Bulls are running. Io going 1-on-4 here. Gets the layup to go. Avoids the chase down, and he gets the layup in transition. A bounce pass here. Torrey Craig commits the foul. There'll be more free throws for Portland. Scoot kind of being low-key disappointing. There's a lot of hype around Scoot Henderson. Look, all I can say is what I've been saying for ages now with every rookie. A lot of people want to give up on rookies very quickly. I mean, we've seen it already. We've seen it with Patrick Williams. We've seen it with Kobe White. We saw it with Io last season. A lot of guys want to give up on young players very quickly because they're inconsistent. Scoot Henderson is an inconsistent point guard. With the second overall pick, you expect him to just become a superstar and flourish. Some people just take more time to adjust than others. And Scoot Henderson, I think, is going through that situation right now. He's just finding it hard to adjust to the NBA compared to guys like Victor Wembanyama and other guys on their teams. It's the harsh reality of things. I think you need to give him time, just like everybody else. Kobe White needed time. Now look where he's come for the Bulls. He's a most improved candidate. You know, Io's had a very good season. Both of them have been very good signings for the Bulls in the offseason. And all those guys, at one point or another, struggled in the NBA. So Portland have nothing to worry about, man. Give it time. Let him try to play as freely as possible. It's not like they're in a situation where they can win championships. Let him develop and see where Portland go from there. That's the best that they could do. Portland are one of the 4 teams that have officially been excluded out of the play-in tournament. They can no longer get there. So just play freely. If I was in the NBA, I would spend all my time chasing baddies and Instagram models like my man Drake. Drake is the GOAT. Just be careful about stuff like that. You've seen what has already happened in the league. A lot of players' reputations ruined based on, doing the same things you're doing, you want to do right now. That lifestyle doesn't really get you anywhere, to be honest. Torrey Craig to Io. Io to Caruso for 3. He gets it to go. Pacers lost to the Cavs. I mean, the Pacers are the 16th at the moment. I'm not sure if we can catch the Pacers. I think they've got a good enough team to extend their winning streaks and stuff like that. They can win more games. But that is a big result as well. You never know. It doesn't necessarily matter who drops to the 9th seed, as long as it's one of them. So that's a big result for us as well. Portland tried to save it, and Caruso tips it out of bounds. Actually, no, it's going to be Bulls ball. Is it? I'm so confused. It's going to be Portland ball. There we go. That's what we needed to see. That's right, plus child support is killer. Well, yeah, child support, the facts, you marry one of these individuals as well, and if you get a divorce, that's going to be a tough time as well. It happens to a lot of NBA athletes. Io drives to the rim, and he gets the layup to go. You got to find the right one. $67-58, 7:46 to go. AC gets the rebound. Finds Io for 3 in transition. He gets it to go. Bulls back up by double figures. 69-58. Timeout Portland. Io has surged with 16 points. And he's given a cheeky little smile as well. He's having a great quarter, it seems like. And there we go. Since we've kind of looked at the 76ers and the Miami Heat game, let's take a look what's happening around the league in general. Let's take a look. So obviously the Cavs beat the Pacers. That's a big result for the Bulls as well. The Celtics are absolutely destroying the Pistons. It's not even funny how much they're destroying the Pistons at the moment. The Heat and the 76ers are still in an 11-point game. The fourth quarter time, it's coming around. We'll see if Miami can make that comeback and make it interesting. Trailblazers obviously losing to the Bulls right now. That's 11 points as well. The Jazz are beating the Timberwolves. That's just a bit of a surprise. 28-19. That's in the first quarter. You expect the Timberwolves to come back and make it interesting. The Knicks and the Warriors play today. The Hawks and the Lakers play a little bit later today. I don't really know who I want to see win that one. I mean, the Lakers, not a very favorable team for many people, but the Hawks are the 10th seed in the Eastern Conference, and they're 3 games behind us. So if for whatever reason we choke this game against the Portland Trailblazers and Atlanta win, I don't know if I necessarily like that very much, ladies and gentlemen. So I guess it kind of depends on if the Bulls can win this one, because if we continue to get a 3-game winning, we're 3 games apart from Atlanta, I would be happy with that. Plus, I'm pretty sure we verse Atlanta again at some point in this season, so that's going to be a big game for the Bulls. If I was rich, I'd have 22 kids and then have an annual barbecue and treat for all of them and their mums. Okay, if that's what you want to do. I want the Hawks to win because I hate the Lakers. It's a love-hate relationship. You want the Lakers to lose because, not many people like the Lakers, but Atlanta are 10th in the Eastern Conference, and, they might have ambitions to go to 9th. I mean, to be fair, there's not really much of a difference between 10th and 9th outside of the home game. Bulls will get a play-in tournament game at home if we stay 9th compared to 10th. That's the only difference between the two. You still have a 1 game or nothing. You have to win both or you're out. So it'll be tough. Anyway, timeout done. Here we go. We've got Simons. Enters the pick and roll with Ayton. Ayton dribbles in, shoots the mid-range, and it rattles in for him. He's complaining about the foul. Again, that pick and roll with DeAndre Ayton and Simons has been deadly for Portland, and that's something we have to address. Torrey Craig to Caruso, back to Craig. Finds Vucevic in the post. To Ayo, to AC. Vucevic open for 3. And that one misses badly. Rebound to DeAndre Ayton. Simons gets the layup to go in transition. And it's back to 7. This is not a trap game. You better be careful when you say that, because if Portland come back, definitely a trap game. AC to Vooch. Finds Ayo. Ayo with the fake. Finds Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig with the fake. Sidestep. Shoots the 3 and gets it to go. Torrey Craig makes a 3 and it's a double-digit lead again. 6 minutes to go. Simons misses the 3. Rebound to Vucevic. Ayo wants to run. No one ahead of him. Ayo, Euros, shoots and scores. And that is an and 1 for Ayo Dosunmu. 12-point lead. Ayo's going to go to the line. Ayo dos tres if he can get the free throw. Alright, give him this free throw. The Blazers have been losing a lot this season, so I don't expect the Blazers to beat the Bulls tonight. I don't expect it either, but that's the trap. That's the whole definition of a trap game. If the Portland Trailblazers, with 15 wins on their season and about 6 injuries on their list, beat this Bulls team, who has pretty much double the amount of wins that they do, that is a trap game. But thankfully right now, Bulls up by 13. It's going in our way. We have the largest lead of our game at the moment. Continue to surge and continue to extend and put this game out of reach. That's what I want to see. A mid-range was made. That's Murray. Gets it to go, and it's back to 11. Vucevic to Craig to DeRozan. DeRozan to Vucevic. Vucevic would just shoot it, and he gets it to go. He found no one to pass it to, so he's like, alright, I'll take the mid-range. I'll handle this myself, and he gets it to go. Back to 13 points. Oh, 14 points. No, 13 points. My bad. Simons for 3. Off. Rebound, Javon Carter. The Bulls want to continue to run. Javon Carter in transition. He doesn't take his 3. We know he loves that transition 3. Doesn't take it this time. Io has Ayton guarding him now. DeRozan to Vucevic. And it's an offensive foul. Simons kind of, I guess, stumbles. I love Io, no homo. He's developed a lot. He has developed a lot. He's been very, very good for the Bulls. Today and a lot of this season, he's been very, very good. All right, that should be Bulls ball. Banton tries to drive to the lane here and misses the layup, and it looks like that should be Bulls ball. The Bulls are winning, not a trap game. I don't think you know the definition of a trap game. Of course, it's not a trap game if the Bulls are winning. But if we lose this game, it's a trap game. Simons drives to the rim, commits the foul. That's Batim that commits the foul. We've got Simons going to the line here. Again, he's been the only real guy that provides offense for the Trailblazers at the moment. It's pretty much been him and Ayton. No one else has really done much for Portland. If I was to go to Australia, that would be like 19 hours flying on one of those huge planes. I actually really love those big planes. Yeah. We are really far apart, USA and Australia. We are very, very far apart. I'm pretty sure when I went to Hawaii, that was about 13 hours, if I'm not mistaken, on a plane. So yeah, it does take a while to get to the other side of the world, I guess. Io gets the steal. He's running in transition. Batim to Craig to Carter for 3. That's a big shot for Javon Carter. Can the Bulls run away with this? We're up by 14 now. Our 3-point shots have been falling. Another steal for the Bulls. Batim's running. Finds Io to Vucevic for the slam. An excellent transition play for the Bulls. Timeout Trailblazers. And that play right there is one of the best you'll see for the Chicago Bulls. A steal. You've got Batim running down the middle of the lane. Finds Io, and Io with a touch pass to Vucevic for the slam. Excellent transition play. As perfect as it gets. You don't often see Nikola Vucevic, the big man, running down the floor, and he gets rewarded for it. Timeout, Trailblazers again. The Bulls are running away with it right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's take a look at the Heat and the 76ers game while we are here. Has Philadelphia made things interesting? Oh, it's a 5-point game. 7 minutes to go. Miami's on a run. It's 83. Oh, it's a 2-point game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Miami's made a 3. Oh, this is getting interesting. If Philly blow this is a big result if Philly blow this win. Oh, boy. NBA's getting interesting today. All right. Bulls got to put this team away now for real. Well, they're heading in that direction. A lot of ifs, questions here. Very unlikely. Let's say the Bulls win the first round against Boston, but then lose the second round. Does it change your opinion on this offseason? It would have to depend on how we win. If we beat a fully healthy Boston team convincingly, I think it has to change how we view this team. Absolutely, I think it does. Even if we lose in the second round. Put it this way. If we lost in the second round of the NBA playoffs, no matter who we played, that's the furthest we have been since the Jimmy Butler era. Since the D Rose era. That's the furthest we have been. So that definitely has to change your opinion. In my eyes. It has to. You know, there's something in this Bulls team that they have shown with all the injuries that we have that's promising. There's no other way to describe it. Or if Boston, for example, had 3 or 4 injuries that allowed the Bulls to win that series, then it's a different story. For example, if they had Tatum and Brown and Porzingis all out for the series, for example, and we win the series, then that won't really change my opinion on them. But if they win the series against a fully healthy Boston team, I think we'll have no choice but to make people feel differently about this team. So yeah. But like you said, very unlikely. But yeah, I would definitely feel different about this team if they could beat Boston and lose in the second rounds. The Heat is coming back. It looks like Scoot Henderson is going to go to the line here. I think Javon Carter commits the foul. Maybe it's on the floor. I'm not too sure. It's still a 3-point game for the Heat and the 76ers. This should be a fun one. There's still 3 minutes in the third quarter to go here. This game is dragging on for the Bulls a little bit. Again, kind of hoping we can just surge and really put this team away. But we have to keep our eyes on that Philly game. So I'll keep on trying to check the score every now and then for you guys just to see, you know, if Miami can complete that comeback. That'll be a big comeback for them if they can get it. And a big result for them as well. Just remember, they're not the only ones trying to survive the play-in tournament here. So every win for them is going to mean a lot. Javon Carter fakes, shoots, misses. 82-68 is the score. All right, we got Scoot. Got Javon Carter on him. Scoot's going to shoot the 3. He doesn't get it to go. Rebound to Drummond. AC, Drummond running down the lane. Oh, and the layup rims out. You got to feel for Andre Drummond there, doing all the hard work to get down the middle of the lane. He should have just slammed it. And he misses the layup. Ayton, jump hook, and he gets it to go. Up by 12. The Bulls still in a comfortable position here with 2 minutes to go in the third. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan in the pick and roll. Has DeAndre Ayton on him. Will shoot the mid-range. Off. Drummond will get the rebound. Enters the post. Misses the layup again. Drummond just needs to slam this ball, man. Scoot. Finds Walker for 3. Another miss for Portland. Rebound to Andre Drummond. Next ball, Andre Drummond gets. He better slam it down. AC turns it over. Scoot gets in transition. Misses the layup. And Walker's going to go to the line as Batum commits the foul. It's a good foul to commit in all honesty. As Portland went in transition. Make him earn it at the stripe, I guess. Walker's going to go to the line for 2. With that being said, let's quickly go check the Miami Heat game. What's the score? It's still 3 points. Maybe there's a timeout happening in that game at the moment. Speaking of, it looks like there's a timeout here for the Bulls. 70-82, still up by 12. It's been a good quarter here for the Bulls. We ran away with it a little bit, making it comfortable. But can we still execute? All right. Let's just keep checking. Looks like no one scored in the last couple of possessions for the Philly and Miami Heat game. Just waiting for the score to change, you know? Oh, Miami seem to make a bucket. They're now down by 1. It's a 1-point game over there in Philly. Man, I wish I could have like a double game on at the moment. That'd be so fun. The Bulls got this. I hope so. Up by 12, you'd expect them to have it, but again, a run can happen. But I believe the Bulls are obviously in prime position to win this. Still a 1-point game. Philly hasn't scored yet. We'll have to check back once the Bulls get back into another timeout here. Another free throw. I think Murray's going to shoot. Or is that... It's Walker, my apologies. Walker makes the second. It's back to 11. Alright, DeRozan. One scoot. Finds Caruso. Caruso, nice one-handed pass to Drummond. And Drummond's going to go to the line. DeAndre Ayton just wants to commit that foul. Alright. While Drummond shoots these free throws, let's check the Philly game. It looks like the score has stayed the same over there. So one score says 85 to 88. The other one says 87 to 88. It's 87 to 88 right now. Seems like both teams are struggling to score at the moment. A whole minute without scoring for either team. Alright, looks like Drummond made both free throws. Bulls up by 13. Scoot. DeAndre Ayton in the mid-range, and that finds a way to rattle in as well. DeAndre Ayton's having a good offensive game tonight. Every mid-range has fallen for him. DeRozan will take the 3. That must be a 2-for-1. Drummond gets an offensive rebound. Shoots! And he'll go to the line again. DeAndre Ayton with 2 quick fouls here. He has 3 fouls overall, so he's not really worrying for foul trouble here. If Drummond can make even these free throws, I mean, that's massive for Andre Drummond to make 3 in a row. He's 4 from 4 from the free throw line today, ladies and gentlemen. That's a rarity. You gotta be happy when that comes. His undershirt's ripped up and everything. The guy's been, been to the trenches. He makes both. He's 5 from 5. Whoever's his free throw shooting coach needs a raise. All right. Here we go. Drummond with the rejection. But it's going to be goaltending. Wow. Philadelphia's gone on a bit of a lead here. 93 to 89. Up by 4, Philly. With 2 minutes to go. Still anyone's game over there in Philly. Batum for 3. Got it! Onrelu Batum. A great offensive game for him. And that is a timeout for Portland. All right. Let's just keep trying to update to see if we can get some score updates here. There might be a timeout over there in Philly right now, because the score is the same. It does. It gives me the vibe that Philly will probably win this game. Again, they've been up for a while. Even when Miami's come back, they still have found a way to keep that lead. With 2 minutes to go, up by 4. Of course, there's still a chance, but it does seem a little bit more unlikely now for Philly. I really want to put their game on, I'm not going to lie. For the last 2 minutes. But this is a Bulls channel. We cannot put the Philly game on. We just can't do it. Maybe if it goes to overtime or something. I'm not sure. I don't know. Bulls got this. Batim, yes. I like Batim's game. I think what I like about Batim's game more than anything, I don't think his game is revolutionary or anything like that. But he does things that these Bulls players, a lot of them can't do. He's able to make a moving three. You know, he's able to just be a threat from the three-point line that I don't actually think we have. I mean, look at maybe Kobe White and Zach LaVine are probably exempt from this because I think they could both do big things from the three-point line. But if you look at Io's game, for example, a lot of his threes are catch and shoot. DeRozan's threes are catch and shoot. Vucevic's threes are catch and shoots. You know what I mean? We don't have a guy that can shoot a moving three or that can do a sidestep moving three consistently and make it. And I think Batim, if he can get to his best level with the Bulls, is a threat in that way. And Batim has sneaky hops as well. Don't sleep on his hops. He could, you know, he could definitely slam one down if you let him. Alright, here we go. Beginning of the fourth quarter now, ladies and gentlemen. Scoot drives to the rim, misses the layup, but there is a foul call. Dalen Terry has had a rough time of things today. It feels like every time I've seen Dalen Terry, it's him on the back end of a foul. Or in transition, it's one of the two. He's had a couple of transition plays today, to be fair. So Scoot Henderson will go to the line shooting some free throws. How many fourth quarter blown leads do we have this season? I feel it's a lot. It's from previous seasons as well. Hopefully we don't have another clutch game tonight. Yeah, I don't want another clutch game, man. I want this to be secure by the time we get to 5 minutes. I honestly don't know the answer to that, but look, we have won more clutch games than we have lost. Our record is about 22-15 or something like that. So Dalen Terry makes the three and he looks at the bench of Portland. That's a big three for DT. But yeah, we've obviously blown leads before. And we can blow leads again. Let's just hope that we don't. That's the only thing I can really say. I want this Bulls team to be as secure in this win as possible. Reese for three. He gets it to go. He answers back with another three. Bulls still up by 12. Batim to Dalen Terry. Dalen Terry will shoot another one. That hits top iron and misses. Philadelphia up by 4 with 27 seconds left. That looks like it's game over. Philly will probably, I would say 90% sure now, win that game against Miami. Look, we all wanted Miami to win, but I still think it's a good result regardless. It brings us closer to Miami if we can win this game. I don't know which team's going to choke it. You know, Miami could still choke it, but Philly looks like they have the harder schedule. We'll have to wait and see. But it's a big result for Philly, a tough break for Miami, and the Bulls get closer regardless with this win against Portland if we can get it. Keep in mind, fourth quarter time, we're up by 10 and there's 10 minutes to go. So anything can happen here. We can still fall to the Portland Trailblazers. Scoot's going to go to the line for 2 free throws here. AC commits the foul. Alright, here we go. Scoot makes both, and it's a single-digit game, ladies and gentlemen. We're back to 9. A 6-0 run for Portland. They try to trap DeRozan. They almost get a steal because of it. A little bit over eager. And Portland commit the foul. Scoot Henderson, a little bit over eager. Tackles Batum to the ground. And that's a foul. That should be side out of bounds for the Bulls. Alright, DeRozan. Shoots the mid-range, gets it to go. DeMar trying to get this game out of reach. That's a big shot. Back to double digits. He's got 21 points on the night. Henderson drives to the rim. And that's a miss. Alright, we got DeRozan. Finds Drummond. Drummond misses the layup. Will try to get his own miss. That one doesn't get secured. Rebound for Simons. He's been cooking for Portland. He gets to the mid-range, shoots the jumper, and he gets it to go. Again, he's been the guy to watch for Portland at the moment. Dalen Terry wants to play quick. Finds Io. Io gets to the rim. Misses the layup, but there is a foul called on Reith. Ladies and gentlemen, so Io will go to the line. The right call there. Io making things happen off the dribble. Io goes to the line. Gets the first. Io, by the way, he's on the verge of a double-double. He's got 19 points and he's got 9 assists. He just needs one more assist, ladies and gentlemen, to get to a double-double. He's been spectacular for the Bulls. He had a great game against the Wizards. He's having another great game today. Been very impressed with Io DeSumo's game. Alright, let's quickly just check what's going on with the Heat at the moment. 12 seconds left, 91-96. The game should be over. Alright, Portland's going in transition. Simons will shoot a 3, and again, he's been cooking for Portland. Timeout for the Bulls here. We don't want Portland to run away with it. But Simons, let's take a look at Simons' stats while we're here for the Portland Trailblazers. Because he's had a phenomenal game. He has right now... where is he? He's got 23 points, I think, and 7 assists. DeAndre Ayton also having a good game with 23. They've got a couple of threats there, again, to try and complete a comeback. There's 2 guys right there that are playing really strong games. So we got to be careful. Again, don't fall into the trap. Don't get lulled to sleep. We've been up all game. It'd be an absolutely devastating feeling to kind of lose it now, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. It looks like Philly's winning this one against the Heat. We'll see what happens with that Atlanta game as well. I think that Atlanta game behind us as the 10th seed will be very important. We'll see how that one goes. Double-edged sword with that one. You don't want the Lakers to win anything, but Atlanta's direct competition, so you kind of want them to fall even further behind. Now we got Benny shooting half courts. All right, Benny, go for it. You got this, Benny. He got it. Benny the Bull. He's a different breed, ladies and gentlemen. Different jump shot. Same Benny. Making it. And he's getting a little bit freaky on us. Oh, does the splits. And there's the replay for us. Look at him. Nothing but net. All right, good job for Benny, I guess. But that being said, let's get back to the game. All right. They're talking about some college stuff. I don't know much about their colleges, so I'm not really invested in that. All right, here we go. Some big couple of minutes coming up here for the Bulls. I'm going to bring up the ball. Portland want to do some full court pressure here. They find DeRozan. Alright, DeRozan enters the mid-range. Will shoot it and get it to go. Big shot for DeMar once again. Back up to 10. Simons and Ayton are the guys to watch out for. Ayton's not on the floor at the moment. Scoot wants to drive. Dalen Terry guarding. Shoots the mid-range. That's off. Rebound for Nikola Vucevic. Good defense by Dalen Terry. We got Io, fakes, has Reith on him. That means Vucevic should have a mismatch. DeRozan turns it over. Simons running. Finds Reith for 3, and he gets it to go. And it's a 7-point game here. They're not going away. They've not missed a 3 this quarter, the Portland Trailblazers. Io, bounce past the Vooch. Vooch with the jump shots. I was going to say jump hook, and he gets it to go. Io has a double-double, ladies and gentlemen, with that bounce pass. He has a season-high 10 assists. Vucevic commits the foul and Simons is going to go to the line. I'm not going to lie, this game has gotten a bit quiet and a bit boring, to be honest. I can't lie to you guys. This game has gotten a tad bit boring. Again, maybe we're just so used to clutch games and so used to, tight finishes that when you see the Bulls up by 9 and inside out of bounds is not 2 free throws, you kind of think it's a bit boring. Reese gets the putback. It's still a 7-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, Philly officially beat the Heat. Tough break. We move on. But I also wanted to check something else real quick. We got Caruso to Batim. To Torrey Craig. Vucevic in the post. Shoots the mid-range. Misses badly. Rebound for Portland. Scoot Anderson tries to find Simons. Back to Scoot. This is a big shot for the Trailblazers. They got to get it right. And that's a 3-point shot made. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. We're in clutch territory here. It's a 4-point game with 6:40 to go. If you guys don't know what is considered a clutch game, Bulls have to be up or down by 5 with 5 minutes to go. We are on the verge of that right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting quite close. We've given up a big lead. We've given up a 12-point lead here. By the way, guys, we are 3 likes away also from our double-figure like goal. We try to get it as much as possible. We are only 3 likes away. So if you haven't liked the stream already and you are new to the stream or you just haven't pressed it yet, feel free to do so we can try to accomplish that goal in the 4th quarter. Io airballs a 3, and that's going to go back to Portland. Things are getting a little bit nerve-wracking right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 4-point game right now. This is getting a little bit too close for comfort. Banter makes the 3, but I think there's going to be an offensive foul before that 3-point shot was made. So if that 3 had counted, that would have been a 1-point game. We are in dangerous territory. We are in very dangerous territory. Either way, it's a timeout here, I think, for Portland. This ain't looking great, ladies and gentlemen. How are we looking? Who's doing good for the Bulls? Who started? How much time left? That's a lot of questions. How we looking? We're about to choke a lead, so that's how we're looking. Who's doing well for the Bulls? Ayo, DeRozan, Vucevic, all doing well for the Bulls, but Tim's done well for the Bulls. Drummond's done okay. That's about it. And yeah. What the heck? Timeout. Bulls timeout. I was wrong. I don't know what you were wrong about, but yeah, it's a tough break right now. I want the Lakers to win. The Lakers winning will help the Bulls, but you know, there's always the two sides of the coin there. Because if I asked maybe 90% of this chat, do you like the Lakers? No, if I asked 100% of this chat, do you guys like the Lakers? 90% of you guys will say no. Like, I'm pretty convinced of that. So, we'll see. I do want the Lakers to win because it helps the Bulls, and I don't really care about the Lakers, to be honest. They're not in our conference, and they're, I believe, the 9th seed as well, if I'm not mistaken. They've had a couple of losses recently, so it doesn't really matter to me about what the Lakers do. But Atlanta are 3 games behind us, and I'd rather the Lakers are the 10th seed. Oh my, are they safe from the play? Nah, the Rockets are 4 games away from them. There's no way that the Rockets get there. But yeah, the Lakers being the 10 seed is pretty interesting. See how that goes, I guess. It looks like it's between the Warriors and the Lakers to see who walks out with the home game. I'm not sure. That'll be a tough one. But yeah, we'll see. I was wrong about this game not being a trap game. This game was always a trap. Again, if we lose this game, it's a trap game. If we win the game, it's not a trap game because we won the game. It doesn't really matter if it's a trap game because we won it. But the last game against Portland was a trap game. They have a lot of injuries and they're so bad in their conference, people just expect them to roll over and, you know, not want to play the game. They've not gone away this entire time. They've proven to be a big threat. Last time we versed Portland, we barely beat them. It's definitely a trap game. It always is with Portland, and it will be the same with Houston. Everyone expects us to beat the Houston Rockets, even though they have a very similar winning percentage compared to us. Everyone will expect us to beat them, but they're a trap game. DeRozan to Caruso, Vucevic in the post. They're throwing double teams. Vucevic turns it over. Oh no. They get the layup to go. A 10-2 run. Simons is carrying the Portland Trailblazers out of trouble. It is literally a 2-point game. We've given up a 12-point lead in a matter of half a quarter. Caruso to Torrey Craig open for 3. He misses. Vucevic with a very clutch tip. And that should go to the Bulls side out of bounds. We have struggled, ladies and gentlemen. This fourth quarter has been a joke of a fourth quarter for the Bulls. I want to see how many points we scored in this quarter compared to Portland. The Bulls have only scored 11 points. 11-23 right now is the score in the fourth. It's disgusting. Torrey Craig for 3 in the corner. Another miss. Portland going on a run at the right time. Simons. AC commits the foul. With 5 minutes to go, that's a really bad foul to give, but I don't think it's in the shot. So that should be side out of bounds for Portland. But it's 23-11 right now in this fourth quarter. Portland has doubled our score. They've scored twice as much as the Bulls this quarter, and that's the big difference in their comeback at the moment. Their run has come at the right time. Simons finds DeAndre Ayton in the mid-range. This one misses, and we will get the rebound. Come on, let's break their run. Let's just... Someone needs to score here. DeRozan's in the post. Finds Vooch to Batum for 3. He fakes, goes to the mid-range, shoots, and it rattles out. We can't buy a bucket to save our life. It's officially a clutch game, ladies and gentlemen. The 39th of our season. That's almost half our games in the clutch. It's actually more than half our games in the clutch. Wow. Reith gets the layup to go. It's a tie game. The Bulls have choked it. Io gets the layup to break the streak. We're back up by 2 now. My eyes are getting blurry. Oof, 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 oof. I'm very tired right now. We need the king of the fourth. We need something in the fourth. Anything in the fourth. We need some defense in the fourth. Simon's trying to size up Io. Finds the corner 3. That's a miss. Rebound to Batim. Io Dosunmu now. Crossing over. Finds Vooch. And the ball will find DeMar DeRozan. It always seems to in the fourth. DeRozan drives. A tough layup miss. Rebound for Portland. 3:32 to go in the quarter. Simons for 3. And they've got the lead. Simons has taken over the fourth. Portland have the lead. I think this is the first lead of the game for them since the first quarter. Vooch in the post. Finds Caruso for 3. That's missed. Top iron. Rebound Portland. Oh man, this is not going to be a fun... we've fallen into the trap. Simon sidestepping 3. Thankfully, a shove. DeRozan gets shoved on the rebounding action there. That will be Bulls ball. Oh my. Who's going to step up in these next 3 minutes? Caruso fakes, drives, finds Drummond. We're playing a 2-man, big man lineup at the moment. Drummond picks up his dribble. I think there's a timeout call. Drummond's down. I think he might have got hit in the face there. Let's see. He picks up his dribble. Whacked right in the face. Oh, boy. Where did it all go wrong, ladies and gentlemen? Where did it all go wrong? With about, what is it, 3 minutes to go? How long do we have left? I must have got rid of the score here. Bulls versus Portland. Live score. There's about 2 minutes and 46 seconds left in the game. The Bulls have only scored 13 points in the fourth quarter, man. 13 points. I can't believe it. How have we played so poorly in this quarter? I'll never understand, man. I will never understand scoring 13 points in a quarter. Ay, ay, ay. By the way, if you're talking about clutch leaders, Anthony Simons is the 3rd most clutch player in the league, followed behind DeMar DeRozan, who is the 2nd clutchest player in the league. So we've got 2 out of the 3 clutchest players playing this game. Simons so far has delivered. DeRozan has not. But there's still time on the board for DeRozan. Sizing up, enters, finds Caruso open for 3. He shoots. He misses. DeAndre Ayton gets the rebound. Portland are in the bonus. DeAndre Ayton's going to go to the line. We've choked it, ladies and gentlemen. We've choked it. The Bulls saw the 8th seed and just choked. That's what happened. We let the young team get momentum and they didn't look back since. This is why it's a trap game. We thought of Portland as an easy win. And they punched us in the mouth repeatedly in this fourth quarter. The Bulls go on to have one of the worst fourth quarter performances I've seen in a long time. But there's still time on the board here. DeRozan drives to the rim, gets the layup to go. And that's a foul and one. We might need DeMar DeRozan to carry us out of this hole and tie this game for us. He's going to go to the line for one. The Bulls are also in the penalty now. We don't make it easy for ourselves. Come on, DeMar. Get this bucket. Tie this game, DeMar. And he does. Okay, can we get the stop? Caruso guarding Simons. The pick and roll coverages find Ayton. Ayton doesn't shoot the mid-range. Simons for three. That's off. Can we get the board? We don't. But he misses the offensive putback. Whew. Alright, DeRozan, ball in his hands. 2 minutes to go in a tied game. Another clutch one for the Bulls. DeRozan sizing up. Shoots the mid-range. And that's a miss. DeRozan misses the mid-range. 1 minute 50 to go. DeAndre Ayton finds Simons. He's carried the load here for Portland. He might need to do it again. He goes to the rim. Shoots the layup. Doesn't get it. Portland with an offensive rebound. Simons trying to get a foul, and that's not going to work. We got Caruso for three. He finds Ayo. And they're going to slow it down. That might be the right call. They messed up that transition point. Big time. DeRozan with the ball in his hands now. Simons is upset. He didn't get the foul call. DeRozan finds Ayo for three. He misses. And Simons gets the rebound. There's 1:10 left. Any bucket now will be the game changer. They're going to try and switch Batum onto Simons here. A pick and pop. And it's a steal for Batum. Caruso. And that's a foul. Caruso gets fouled in transition. He will go to the line for two. I don't get this team sometimes, mate. Neither do I. Batum had his hands up the whole time. I'm not going to lie. That looked like a foul from Batum. Banton probably has something to complain about here. He's looking at the ref. Why was no foul called? And Simons commits the foul on Caruso. I'll take it though. Again, the call goes our way. But that's a tough break for Portland. Caruso at the line here. He needs to make both. He needs to make both. He misses the first. Alex, bro. Alex. Oh, man. He's 1 from 3 from the free throw line tonight. That's a big miss. He makes the second. Bulls have a lead. It's not a secure lead. It's a pretty ugly lead. But it's a lead nonetheless. Timeout for the Bulls. We're going to have to trust our defensive work to get the job done here. 49 seconds left. Portland need a 2 to get this lead right back. They can get any shot they want, ladies and gentlemen, to get the lead. We need a stop. That's the only outcome that's going to help the Bulls right here. A stop or a turnover for Portland is all we need. And then the game will be in our grasp. We don't make it easy for ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We don't make it easy. Bulls have still only scored 17 points in this quarter. The fourth quarter has been the jokes of all jokes. The laughing stock of today's game has been this fourth quarter for the Bulls. But look, we can call the Bulls bad all we like. We could say they're trash, they're washed, they're not good enough. All those things are fine and good and they might be warranted. But whatever the case may be, this is a must-win game for the Bulls. If we could get there by the skin of our teeth, or if we got there by the largest of margins, all that matters right now is that we get there. We have to get there. This loss is unacceptable. We have to find a way to win. I don't care how bad we get there. We just need to win the game. We need to stop first. This was a bad fourth quarter. It was, but all that matters now is the win. Bulls are trash. They might be, but all that matters now is the win. They find the ball to Simons. They took a little bit of time off the clock. Simons with Caruso guarding. Caruso guarding him pretty much every length of the way. He goes for the three. A miss. Can the Bulls get the rebound? We get the stop that we need. It's out of bounds. Bulls ball. Simons misses a three. Torrey Craig with excellent help defense to go and contest that three. It's a bad shot from Simons, but to be fair, when you're one of the clutchest players in the league, you might get away with a shot like that. It could work out. We get the stop. There's 31 seconds left. The Bulls have to score now. Can't leave it to chance. The Bulls have to score. They must be having a fun time watching this one. Alright, DeRozan. Ball in his hands. 18 seconds left. 9 seconds on the shot clock. DeRozan. Sidestep. Tries to get it to Vucevic. Vucevic secures it. Shoots and scores! A 3-point game with 9 seconds left. Vuce almost turns it over, but instead he gets the bucket. And timeout for Portland. That's a big shot for Nikola Vucevic. DeRozan makes the right play as well. Doesn't force up the shot. He gets it to the open Vucevic. That could be the game-winning bucket right there. Again, I don't know what strategy they were trying to run there, but they had Walker on Nikola Vucevic and they had DeAndre Ayton on DeRozan. Again, that just is a mismatch, and Vucevic took advantage of it. There's not the type of mismatch you want to see for Portland with a minute to go. But Vucevic makes the play. DeRozan gets the assist. Huge performance here. Portland can still send this game to overtime. That's the next worry now. The most important thing is try to get that stop. Do not foul the three-point shooter. If you're going to send them to the line, send them to the line, without them shooting the ball, Again, you can send them to the line here. That is a strategy we can do to ensure we play the free throw game. But if you're going to foul, do not foul in the shooting motion. But get the stop first. Try to, get a steal from the inbound, whatever. But do not foul the three-point shooter. That is the one thing we can't do right now. We foul the three-point shooter, this game will go to overtime. We can play the free throw game if we want. Alright. Reith to Simons. Simons shoots the three and he gets it to go. But they're not going to give the foul in the shooting motion. Caruso fouls before the shot. Let's take a look if he actually does, though. Yes, he does. He fouls before the shot. Very smart play from Caruso because Simons made that three. He just saved a game-tying shot for the Bulls there. Simons makes the first free throw. He only shoots two. The Bulls will have a 1-point lead. He made the three, but Caruso fouled before the shot. So he's only going to shoot 2 free throws. The Bulls will have a 1-point lead. 7 seconds left. It looks like we'll be trying to play the free throw game with them. And he makes the second. Bulls inbounded quickly. Billy Donovan's going to use the timeout. All right, so the most important thing here now for the Bulls. Number 1, inbound the ball. Number 2, waste the shot clock. Do not be in a position where they can trap you, because that will be very important. We have no more timeouts. So let's say if DeRozan catches it in the corner, it's the perfect place for a trap to try and turn the ball over for DeRozan. You got to catch it in a good position. You got to avoid the trap. If they throw a double team at you, you got to pass it quickly or hope that the ref call a foul. But the most important thing is you got to inbound this ball. You cannot let Portland get the stop now. Again, the Heat lost this game against Philly. We win this game and we are three wins away from the Miami Heat. The Pacers as well losing. They are now the 7th seed. We are 5 games. We'll be 4 games away from them if we win this one. So, a very important result here for the Bulls if we can get this stop. We suck after timeouts. Hope they don't screen this time. Hope they don't screw it up this time. I think you said. Is a screen? Screw it up. There it is. That's what you said. We just got to inbound it in a place they can't trap us. And then they'll have to foul. They'll have no other choice. We spread out the length of the floor here. So it gives us a lot of options to pass to. Caruso inbounding. They're going to throw DeAndre Ayton. Bounce pass to DeRozan. A great pass. That's exactly what we needed. Caruso makes the right play. DeRozan seals his man. And DeRozan's now going to play the free throw game. All right, DeMar. There's no timeouts for Portland either, so they're gonna have to run the length of the court to get their next bucket. DeRozan makes the first. Come on, we need the second one, DeMar. Make this a marvelous game. And he makes the second. They have to run the length of the floor. They find Ayton. Ayton will find Simon. Simon sidestepping 3. Caruso with the steal. That's going to go to Portland with 2 seconds left. Caruso with the tip, with the reach at the right time. Wow, that was really close. Again, we're playing a risky game. Caruso reaches. Dame says that's a foul. Of course we know he's going to go for Portland. 2 seconds left. Simons shoots. Oh, it rattles out. The Bulls win. Oh, that was close. With the game on the line, Simons almost ties it. The Bulls pick up the win. Portland. It looks like he didn't even get the shot off in time. So even if that went in, that wouldn't have counted for Portland. The Bulls win the game, ladies and gentlemen. We made it difficult for ourselves. Let's be honest, that fourth quarter was a joke from the Bulls. We always got to make it hard now, don't we? But another clutch game and another clutch win for the Bulls. All that matters is the win. We did suck today. We definitely sucked in the fourth. We'll have to talk about it in the game reaction, that's for sure. But we have to take this win. We get closer to the Heat. We get closer to the Pacers. And again, Philly have a tough schedule on their hands as well. So getting a win that we should be getting is the most important thing that we'll take away. I'm going to end the stream here, ladies and gentlemen. Big win for the Bulls. I will see you in the next watch-along, which should be against the Rockets. Another game that hopefully we can pick up the win from and push on from there. Have a wonderful and safe day, everybody. If you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe if you are new. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. God bless, take care, and peace.